And yeah, ended up doing 8 services at the church. That took about good 20, 25 hours to get everything done within that time frame. So it was a busy time. Time to get that stretching going today, get that blood flowing. Feeling pretty darn good. Now just getting going here. All right, audio's good. Nice and sunny outside. Let's get going. All right, so if you've never come to the channel before, used to be over 305, 310 pounds, somewhere in there, but over 300 pounds. I spent 3 years, lost over 120 pounds, or about 120 pounds, I should say, over 100 pounds. Got down to about a buck 85, and since then I've gained about 5 or 10 pounds, mainly muscle. No, sorry, 15 or 20 pounds. Wow, I'm off with my numbers today, and gained mostly muscle. And now that I'm in my 40s, just trying my best to stay flexible and try to do this every day, Monday through Friday, sometimes on the weekends. Sometimes I'll do a random workout. I'll do some bands, body weight. Now that it's getting warmer outside, I'll start doing some workouts outside. Might go to the gym sometimes with a friend, good old Planet Fitness, or Fit for Less, or just visit some gyms. But for the most part, over the past 15 years, I really haven't gone to the gym. It's all been body weight. And for me, it's not about strength anymore. I used to do heavy lifting. Now it is more about flexibility. I still care about my strength, but with 3 kiddos and just a physically active lifestyle, I just want to make sure that I'm flexible, ready to sprint, ready to run at any time. So the key for me is just long-term longevity health, and bless you if you're into the strength training, the weight training, heavy forms of training. That's amazing too. But this side of the world here, this little channel here is about more dynamic movement, more just core strength, body strength as a whole, and doing things a lot, for free with almost no equipment. All right, so now we're just gonna get some swimming on the go. Good morning, how are you, Grace? Good to see you today. So we're doing this stretching every day, try to loosen up the body. Being in my 40s, things are different now. So I just want to be in very good shape for the next 40, 50 years, give my family a great opportunity, especially my youngest one, just being born to get to know who I am and everything that I'm about, and just stay as physically fit as possible. Who knows what the future will hold, right? So I want to just try to stay nice and loose and enjoy the day. And also this is good because the dynamic stretching, whether you're in the office or whether you're about to do some powerlifting, is just great for the body in general. I'm doing it at work. Out there you go. Love that. Love it. Yeah, doing it at work is huge. Like whether you're at stay at home or you're actually at work and you get up for a few minutes, everything here probably won't cause you to break a sweat. It's just to get your body posture in a better position. All right. Let's do some tomahawk chops here. And we're gonna do a little bit of rebounding now. Just gentle bouncing, wake up the body here. Now, if you are in your, if you're in your shoes, you might be able to pull it off too. But I like to also incorporate things that are going to build up your tendons and your ligaments. So we're just going to curve our feet, walk on the outside of our feet. I usually do this when I'm brushing my teeth. This is going to help with ankle strength, and so you don't roll your ankles. And if anyone on the chat here, or in the comments section, if you have any ailments or body issues or problems that you'd like me to kind of work on or dynamically move to get things going, you tell me. If it's your back or your hips, I've got plenty of different movements to help our bodies get a little bit more fluid, a little bit more relaxed, just to get everything nice and open, nice fluidity, to enjoy the day, enjoy life. And if you want to do some big pulls after, that's fantastic too. Okay, so we'll just do a little bit of backstroke here. Just loosen everything up. Just loving this sun that's finally peeking around the corner here. Nice smooth movements. Very nice, very nice. All right, so now we're just do back and forth with our hips. I want to open everything up here. If you're new to the channel, like I've said a bunch of times before, I am not a health guru. However, I am just trying to share with anyone and everybody as much as I can about health and the journey that I've been on with faith, my fitness, being a father, and just things like food, the way it impacts our lives, rest, being frugal, being financially aware, all those F words. Love me some F words. So just trying to be better, live better, think healthier, and so all these things that will help us in the long term. And we're just gonna move our knees side to side here. And again, there's no equipment here. This is just an everyday dynamic stretch. I just want to give everyone the opportunity to come on the journey with me. Same thing in the evenings when I do my dad doing dishes. I talk about different aspects of life. Of course, it was Easter. Talked about Easter a fair bit this weekend. Probably move back into my testimony or just things that come up, like whether it's AI or whether it's a grocery bill or talking about different nutrition or life in general. That's what the channel is about. Just kind of whatever comes up in the day. Just want to invite you into this little realm of who I am, what I'm about, and just share the blessings and wisdom that I've been shared to by mentors, many, many couples and wonderful people in different fields and in different stages of life, and just kind of hopefully help us all to move forward. All right, now we're going to be doing something called mental resistance. We're just going to pretend as if we're actually pulling the weight. So we're doing face pulls to start, ripping back through the face and pulling back. Your thumb is behind your ears. Again, focusing on the scapulas. We want to squeeze the scaps at the back, feeling like there's some actual retention there. There's some force that's pulling against us. And this is going to give our brains this is going to trick our brains and our muscle into feeling and thinking that we're pulling more weight than obviously we already are, because we're not really pulling anything here. And you can get up to about 50 to 60% of your maximum weight if you really process it, squeeze those muscles at the different areas, because it's all about tension. The tension that you put on, obviously, if I have 50-pound weights and I'm doing that, I have gravity, I'm fighting. But if you really focus in on, say, the biceps, the triceps, squeezing your lower back, you will feel tired if you did maybe a set of 15 or 20. I had someone make the joke the other day that I'm doing sets of 5 for 30 reps, and I agreed completely with them, especially, again, now being in my 40s. I just want to be a person who is as fluid and relaxed as possible. Okay, so I have my thumbs here. I'm pulling apart, really opening up the ball here in the shoulder area, just getting that joint nice and loose. Again, I've been doing a lot of dishes and driving, so want to do any form of exercises that are going to open up my chest, open up my shoulders, and allow me to live that much more of a fluid and less tension-based life. Okay, we're moving side to side, just rocking, getting that back opened up, that neck. Oh, I got a good crack in the neck. Just love these dynamic movements for that as well. Just feeling just the feeling of looseness and just being able to do things that the tightness and the just the muscles that are just gonna feel all cramped up. Just getting that blood in there, that blood flow is so clutch. Okay, we're doing some rebounding again. Do some cross-body rebounding as we do it. Just open up your legs and your arms. And the reason why we do this is because we want to wake up the nervous system. We want to say throughout the body, hey, these muscles, hey muscles, you're awake now. You got to get up, you got to get moving. All right. So now we're going to do some chicken wing, get some shoulder blades. We're going to fight frozen shoulder here. We're going to go up nice and smooth and slow. Come back down, put a little pop in there as well with my knees, just little things. Anytime you can get a 2-for-1, it's always a good time where you're just moving a little bit extra. just again, it's just warming things up, moving things around. And prevention is one of the most boring ways to live, but it is very fulfilling when you take the time to be thankful, because when you're preventative, you don't feel the aches and pains. You don't have those massive victories of beating, like a problem or situation or rehab. But do you really want to fight through rehab? Do you want to really get injured, right? It's better to have a life of prevention where you can do the things you want to do every day than a life of, boundless miracles and everything working wonderfully because you're having to put in the time and the work because you've injured yourself. So prevention is boring, but I find prevention is best, especially for longevity. All right, so we're just pivoting the one leg in the middle. I've got my hand against the window here or your wall, whatever it might be, just being able to rotate. If anyone has any comments or questions, feel free to message in the chat. I am reading and watching. And if you have any ailments, please let me know. Oh yeah, I'm kicking those blinds. Please let me know, and I can, now I'm kicking the chair. I'm kicking everything today. I'm a beast. So we're just gonna do nice cross body movements. Gonna open up the hip flexors. Let's make everything feel nice and loose. Coming forward here. Just do some cross body. This nice little heel kicks. So just getting onto something straight and then just doing the heel kick back. And then now we're just going to, if you have a wall, you're just going to bounce down and then bounce back up for 5. Really want to keep your a little bit of air in your tummy, as well as keep your abdominals tight if possible. This is going to help you in the long term, as you practice this, to keep your body stable, your midsection stable. As when you think of it, there's a lot going on there, and there's not too many big muscles that are actually keeping everything together in there, right? It's not like you got your hamstrings and your quads, your biceps, your triceps that are stabilizers, strengthers, right? Like they have tons of that. This is a lot of tiny little stabilizers that are keeping the entire midsection of your body working and intact. All right, so now we're going to do some lunges. Now again, only go as far as you can go down. I like to go knees over toes. I'm always plugging my knees over toes guy, and just really strengthening that knee capsule at the front. Go nice and deep into it. Again, if you can only go down a little bit, do that. That's cool. No pressure. No one's judging you, and the good thing is there's no one there watching you. You're all watching me. Good or bad, I guess. Good or bad. And if anyone has any topics or thoughts they want to talk about, I am down too. I love multitasking. I am definitely open to that as well. All right, just nice and fluid here. My knees are waking up. I haven't done this in 3 days, so my knees are not happy with me, and I probably put around 20 to 30,000 steps in the last 3 days in a row. So I am pretty worn out, to say the least. All right, so now we're gonna get our back against the wall, okay? And we're just gonna straighten up, and we're just gonna kick our toes straight into the air. The reason we're doing this is to strengthen the shins, strengthen the knees in general, because that's the crux of the matter. Is you want to get those capsules, those shoulders, your knees, your hips. You want to strengthen them and keep them loose at the same time. All right, here we go. Back against the wall straight. Elbows and wrists against the wall. Nice and slow and fluid. Put my hand forward here. And keep your head against the wall. Really squeeze your elbows into your oblique area. And just nice pull down. You should feel a squeeze in your lats. There you go. Nice and smooth. Again, to strengthen that posture. Right? Shake it out a little bit. Little side kicks before we get into some full body squats. All right. So again, dynamic movements. If you're just joining the channel here, I've been doing these stretches for about 25 years total. 10 in my corporate job. 10 years before that, working for the city and different non-for-profits. And then 5 years before that in sports. I'm in my mid-40s now, or sorry, I'm in my 40s now. And just feeling like I just want to share this with as many people as possible and just give them maybe a different perspective on health. I am not a professional by any stretch of the imagination, but I do feel like I have something to give. So I'm trying to do the best that I can with that. All right, so we're gonna take our pretend ball up and down through the legs. And if anyone has any comments or questions, I am completely open. Even if you have some critiques or you think I'm a nut job, I'm okay with that too. All right, all the way around we go. Again, keeping your tummy a little tight, a little pocket of air. Going round about. And now we're doing a small rotation in. And just want to get the day going properly. Now we're doing the tornado. Oh, there you go. Those are some nice cracks there. Wowee. In the upper shoulder blade behind the scaps. Well, at least that's what it feels like. I know the anatomy fairly well. The anatomy. I know the the anatomy fairly well, but obviously not as well as I could. But just over the years of being in the gym and just doing a lot of different workouts. Okay, so now we're just going to try to extend our hamstrings here, really stretch them out, loosen them up, but you got to be very careful. So again, tuck a little air in, tighten your abs, and you're gonna bounce down for 5. Keeping the legs nice and straight, bounce up for 5. We're gonna go back down again. The reason why I don't do static stretches, especially in the morning, is because I find that the static stretches tire me out actually. They relax me too much. I want the blood flow and I want things to get loosened. If I really wanted to stretch them out, I'd rather do that in the evening and get my body into a state of relaxation and just wind my body down, take my phone off like an hour or 2 before I go to bed, which is a little later for me. As some of you know, I stream sometimes pretty late. But to get off the screen, just breathe a bit more, relax a bit more, enjoy my time, pray, do all kinds of things, and just make sure my kiddos are all sleeping well, make sure wifey's in a good place, good situation, and just be very overall thankful for everything. Okay, we're just gonna finish off moving them hips. I find that I do this twice, and the reason I do this twice is because I found it to be I've helped and stretched and connected with, well over 1,000 people or more than that actually, because when I used to do youth coaching, I'd have like 50 kids in a class. So let's say close to maybe, let's say 5,000. And we always found that this across the board was the highest percentages of people would say that this last exercise with 4 or 5 exercises were the most helpful to warm people up, and they just felt better after doing these exercises in particular. I was just finishing up here, and just as I'm coming to a close, thank you for being here with me. I try to stream every day and stream in the evenings, Dad doing dishes, and I do the stretching. Sometimes do some workout videos. I think this might be my 500 video, my 500. I'm really off today. This is my 500th video, I think, that I'll be posting today. So that's kind of a bit of a milestone. A lot of it was from 10 years ago, just scooping back, and then we're gonna do them in unison. We're just gonna keep our thumbs out. Just thankful that I've been able to do this and be on this journey with some people for 15 years. It's pretty insane. Very thankful, very, very thankful. All right, just finishing up here, and now I'm gonna do my little spiel. If you'd like to subscribe, that would help a lot. You can please do that right here. I just want to say thank you so, so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, morning, or night. God bless you. Hey, Big Boss. Nice to see you.